About all me kind of day.
I know they measure that. I know they measure that. You know, the age is important, but not so important. Anyways, when we come man, where?
But yeah, I'm right. I don't come on.
Yeah, bro, cause I need you. Yeah, the one boat.
Oh, hi.
Can you give last next day they both see?
We did live as pre-show, but I'm not showing nobody.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
much better. You know, I see everybody. You know, people are really prepare for this. Now, me first this, so I'm not waiting for this. You know. Nice backdrop. You know, I see me man they chill on the couch. You know, me I can't hide inside the closet.
Yeah, guys, there's no preparation to just set.
You man get the lights on, they get assistants when they shine the lights on.
No. It's very late here. It's very late here.
They're not the dark, bro. No problem.
It's very late here, brother.
Well, I'm gonna be eating my nuts since you all are talking so much. Let me start eating my nuts first.
Madam, do the thing you got for you.
Yeah, send me on Send me on nuts now.
I already they land a lot.
Yeah, somebody still prepare.
I didn't tell you, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you see this other woman, they don't wear glasses in focus. They don't wear I just follow the whole stay with the life. They can want me motivate.
We get the doctor in the house, the doctor that knows about the thing that we want to talk about. So, talk boku, write boku, thing the message. Now it's about time that you talk about it. That is everybody will see today. All that
can listen to a show.
Well, I'm saying their parents can take their tablet out of their hands. They need to know it anyway. Nowadays,
we'll care for people.
Oh no, but nowadays the beginning smart pass we. It is that the things that we know now, they know a lot about it. Okay, and they ask questions.
I know.
How to tell them.
I know.
Okay, Madam Host, it's 7:03. Me are very big.
Well, let me just give you guys a rundown of what we're doing today. I always write. Okay.
Yeah, I like you background. The first degree white and blue.
Musuni always get fine background.
I know.
Una no go live yet. Now my not don't put in makeup. They not done yet.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Okay, are you guys ready? Let me say some few stuff before we start. Well, I want to welcome everybody to the show right now. And they welcome on back later. But Auntie Musu and Queenak, they're regulars them on the show with this kind of topics. Auntie Musu, this is Gazi from Maryland, Salom Bobo from all the way from France.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. Also,
Atlanta.
Oh, all the way from Atlanta. There you go.
Okay.
Now, what is for you?
Welcome, guys. I need them at the show right now.
You look set already.
Okay, now wait.
I'm not supposed to be picking. I didn't have for him.
Wait no more, wait.
You looking good, sis. Anyways, even though we know say Fast Monday, what to the topic what they talk about is not going to be like literally the SCX thing that
The go out
you know,
of the go out from aware of that
You know,
topic.
because fast ones they are not for look sexy. You know, it's simple. You have la loose the
Show some cleavage.
The woman want for kill two birds with one stone. You know, they look for Mr. Right at the same
Oh
time.
no, she has a Mr. Right. Please don't try me. Don't try her now.
Again, Mr. Right, so.
She does.
Okay.
Okay.
One thing also we fail for mention, that you know, because they don't know, like, you know, like when it's time for discussion, everybody they speak.
Yes, I'm not the can't type for talk down now. I know what they call why throw in a question or some kind of message. I they call the person name way for talk because I know say this now Zoom they pick up every little thing. So you guys need to be very quiet. I don't want us to argue or talk on top of each other because then everybody's going to be affected. The viewers are going to be affected as well. So we want to make sure that we're doing the right thing. And they call you name. As soon as I put out the question, I'm going to call name and get opinion from everybody. It might not be the same question for the whole thing, but for the whole group, but I'll go back and forth with some of the things that I have. And if you guys have something that you want to say, just let me know, and then I will give you guys the platform to just do it and go with it. Okay. As I said, I forget for being very quiet because of the Zoom is very, very, very difficult. It's like picks little sounds here and there. So one for make sure say because anytime where they talk now me own face and they see if you talk now your face. So if you they talk, don't somebody else talk, then they able to see your face now. The person they will see. The topic.
Voice the live. Oh.
Me waiting?
We voice the live already.
No, it ain't what they talk.
Yes.
It's the pre-show, so that's okay.
Oh, okay. Because I say Lord, I'm asking.
I'll cut it out later.
Okay, thank you. And the topic what I want to talk about today, there's few topics. The first topic, I read on Facebook that somebody was one man a woman don't born like 4 times, girl picking. But the last belly where the woman gets, the woman like person a man. So when the picking born now girl, so the vexation, the man jog the picking and whap and a gun. Yeah. So we're not gonna go to the bad part of it. I want to know what is your opinion with Africans wanting to have their son instead of a boy. So what's the difference for me in the gender? Why is it male more important than having a girl if it's not the same thing? And then the other thing as well, somebody said, dear men, you need a woman you can share your heart with, not one you can only share your money with until you get married. Be stingy with money and be generous with affection. The woman that stays under these circumstances is the woman for you. So the question is going to be, why does it always have to be with men giving women money? When women are also wives, they're together being in boyfriend and girlfriend, the woman is still cooking and cleaning and doing certain things that nobody talks about. Why is it important and why is it okay as a man to be stingy? If the woman is doing certain things, it might not be money, but you can also help her with money. So that's going to be a question that I'm going to be throwing out there. Okay? And another thing that I wanted to, somebody was like, if every woman that acts expensive, oh, what's not the question? Say with the boss now. I will think about that later, but I will throw it in there, and then you guys
get them down.
Ah?
You don't get them down so that you will be more French when you talk about it. I mean the questions then. You don't get them, not write them down?
No, I have my stuff. I'm just trying to tell you guys what I'm going to talk about so you guys can go in on it.
All right.
And then also I want to talk about right now, and because everybody we're married or they're in a partnership right now, they're in a house with their husband, and we have the coronavirus. But how are they surviving? being partners.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
because, and I want to know if you were married for love, you were married for love. How is it? What are you doing now to keep your marriage? And then you're gonna have like a discussion on how to keep your relationship, sexual drive in a good.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Yeah.
So, at least in order, yeah. Are you guys ready for this?
This game of real quick. As
Are we ready for land? Brother, I say we're ready for land, right?
we go left real quick.
Oh, God.
No, I don't. Guys, he left.
But take me like that way when you want me, everybody did agree with this
You know, it's my nut. I'm having it.
My nuts.
And I'm memory, so you know, something when you talk, I get more careful like you talk.
The memory. Anyhow, they take her now.
I'm
Still not.
get more careful.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Anja, we ready?
Okay, can you hear the music? Can you hear this music?
Talking about my notes.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, we are live.
Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good today. I hope we're still keeping the safe distancing, even though we are seeing that a few places are getting open, offices, malls, and stuff like that. But I hope you guys still just stay safe. Just a precaution, okay? And also, if you go out, please make sure you have your mask on. Gloves, maybe, but mask definitely, okay? I hope you guys have had a wonderful week this week. Now, joining me, I have like good, handsome, beautiful, intelligent, smart team today. We're going to be talking about something juicy, something you can learn from, educative. So let me go and welcome my guests here today. As you all know, you know two of my regulars, okay? They're part of this show already. Let me welcome these two little young ladies now. Auntie Musu, welcome back.
Always. I'm here. Thank you.
And my queen Nak, the queen of all queens. I mean, even though I don't have my crown today. Welcome, Queen Nak.
Thank you so much for having me, Umu. You know, saying you are the queen of all queens.
Well, now queens then they are today, and kings. Hopefully.
I'm telling you.
The kings is a okay. Okay. Joining me today for the first time is she is like my biggest fan, our fan. She's always commenting, she's always writing something, she's always saying something. So I said, you know what, she has so much to say. Let me bring her in so she can let it all loose. Welcome, Nyawe. Sia.
Thank you, Homo. It's about damn time that you got me out here. It's screaming at you. Get me out here.
Oh, listen, that talk where you do all the time without nobody seeing who you are. Today, they will be seeing who this person is. Okay?
I'll try my best.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then I have two new guys too. One is Gazi. Welcome all the way from Maryland. Gazi, how are you?
I'm vexed right now. I'm really upset. The show not even start yet. You know, when I don't put Win at the back burner, you know, introducing the that's not cool. We know the things take front stage, but at least when I give it the respectful.
Oh, King.
Seriously.
But anyways, me and Gazi, I represent the DMV and I welcome you now.
Okay, let me know if you want to take over. Mr. Gazi.
Queen, go ahead.
It's always ladies first, okay? Manners.
Ladies first.
And
Not in Africa.
New member all the way from France. Salon Bobo. Our handsome Salon Bobo. How are you? Welcome.
Hello, everybody. I'm good. I do well, and a pleasure for being here on this platform with the beautiful sisters and abroad. Thanks, everybody. Salon Bobo.
Okay, well, the Salon Bobo and Boko, that name they rampant.
I know. I get some of that Facebook page. So you need to specify your own.
Yes.
All right. For me, I see of the brand Salon Bobo. Of the brand.
Oh, you have a brand.
Salon Bobo. The CEO.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
These are my products.
Yeah, I see that. I'm not to see them.
Thank you.
Great.
Well, my guests, my viewers out there today. Today, we're talking about relationship, love, affection, how to keep your relationship, our attitudes towards certain things in relationships, or having a male child before a girl child. What is the difference and why? Okay, I'm going to start, because let me say, I'm going to start with Auntie Musu because she is the most matured woman here today.
Hey.
And I know you have a girl child, so that's why I'm choosing you. On the topic, I saw on Facebook, somebody posted something it's horrific, but I'm not going to do the part where it is horrific. It's about a man being upset that the wife is just having a girl child instead of a male child. What do you think about that African men thinks it's more important to have a man as a child than a girl?
Well, I don't know if I'll go with the first one, which is the myth that especially Africans back then believe that the male child will continue with the last name, which is what we call the surname, because they believe when a woman is married, she is going to eventually drop the last name, which is the family name, and will pick up the husband's name. So I believe that's one of the strong reason behind why some of these families are really strong on having a male child. But we'll get into that later. But so far, I think it's all been wrong because we are seeing so many women, doing great things now. When it all come back to, in those days, they believe a woman is at the back and a man is at the front. But if I can, maybe I'll say that. But statistics right now, statistics in America right now, especially most of our children coming from Africa, coming here, statistics is showing that the girls are really doing much more better than the men. So, but we'll leave that for now.
Okay. We'll come back here. I'm going to throw this question to one of our guys. I want to have some kind of opinion from them. So I'm going to choose Gazi. What do you think about that?
Me own favorite woman, we just talk. Might just say that right now. I'm my favorite woman, but all right. It hits some good points, but we get to understand if we want to talk about tradition and if we want to let tradition be a part of we all know, man or woman, we all know say it makes sense for let man want boy picking. It just makes sense because with tradition we want to let it carry that name. We don't want to let that name fade. And especially in Africa, before we get all this technology wherein you're able to go back and track your family roots and everything, that was one way. Now we on social media era, then before let we know based on the last name who sign are the roots of this person. So if we get that tradition, then I don't see no reason why it will be a problem if man want for left that legacy. And to be honest, we feel like women are winning in every other thing. That's the only thing left for us. So when I not take them from me, okay?
Oh Jesus.
Okay. Anyway, I ask Queenak this because Queenak, I know you have a male child, and your husband is a Chinese. So how is their own tradition when it comes to that?
Well, basically, in China, it's almost the same thing in Africa, but the only difference is that China, the girl picking them, then don't realize the girl picking them. It's not like the boys are not important at the society, but it's like girl picking them. Now they mostly they run the world. You understand? Run the world in the sense like so many things then where you want for do where see girl picking put hand param and they come out successful. So Chinese
Yeah.
they don't believe that.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's say for example, if one for do party na DMV, you understand? The guys they want to do party. If they not put
Mm.
one or two things ladies and they will go. You understand? You want to open your company. Let's say for example, you want to open your company, you get your construction company or you get your real estate company, you want to sell houses. If you not get those ladies, because ladies and women, then are people, then are emotion and are people the way where God make for calm the heart of you understand people.
Mm.
Women are very powerful. It's just that sometimes tradition can make we not tend to see the powers within women, but Chinese and then understand that so but mostly Chinese people then prefer for get boy picking because not just like Africa. You understand? Back then, they prefer for get boy picking because now one green picking and they allow them for born. So then go prefer if they get belly, then a girl picking, they still a girl picking, and they make sure so them poila belly. Make sure so then go all out, make them born boy picking
Mm.
just because of the tradition, just because of the name. You know what I mean? But now they don't realize, say, the women they run the country in so many other ways. Where now they give a lot of opportunities to women. It's just that Africa we not realize that. So you get for take with time. We'll get there and a small. But Chinese and then don't they reach there now? Then don't they reach the way they know say women, now people the way get a lot for gifts to the society.
Okay, well that's good. Me say we'll talk about it a little bit because I'm an only child to my dad, so I'll come back to it. But I want to send a question to Sia. What do you think? Why is it so important for um people to carry their name, their last name?
Okay. Just like how everybody don't talk about tradition, which is understandable. Every
Mm-hmm.
man wants make their boy picking carry their name. But the thing where we African people, and this not so just Africa no more. Now the world is where they believe say all man one boy picking, every man one boy picking, every woman wants them girl picking for themselves. But you can still see say the value where they place on boys is more so than on females. We can watch Nigerian movies then for instance. All the movies then portray if this woman not born boy picking in life so miserable. If you're not born boy in life so miserable, then they treat her all kind of way just because you not get boy picking, you see. But waiting me I come up from a healthcare background. Waiting you want put African people in, not just Africa, for say, not to the woman they pick the gender of the pikin. Where woman get belly because the other kid they treat like this particular person. They don't bong out pikin, don't bong out pikin, don't bong out pikin. Waiting a man do that was unacceptable. Not to the woman they choose who's picking one born. Now you
Mhm.
it's you that choose the gender of the child. So if you decide, say, you don't give your woman belly, it don't born 5, 10% and God picking it, then it's something that's wrong with your sperm or something that's wrong with your genetics that you have growth. And there is nothing wrong with having a daughter. There is really nothing wrong. I'm just saying, oh, I'm sorry. I do gestures a lot when I talk. It's just me, by the way. If I put it all over. But
Okay.
yes, so it hurts so much when I can see woman they can they demean them girl picking them or then they treat them the girl picking them bad just because the man they treat them some kind way because they're not able to forget boy picking for them or because not something it's really hurtful. We play a big role in life. Now we not where you born you boy picking. Now you work for you wake come now they can't take care of you as your mama. So we now you caregivers and say on our own, put in our own. Now we they take care of una. So I just want men to know when our wife they know about born boy picking them for yeah. Una not treat them some kind of way, like say they're not invalid or there's something wrong with them. Una help una model order. Then self now they understand. For say not for the woman fault. Not for the woman fault. Now the man now they choose the gender. And that thing just kills me that up till this day and age, people don't get it. That it's not the woman that choose the sex or the gender. Just one pray for LPP. When person born, you get belly, everybody happy. But then quit them because who's speaking the born, I don't blame that woman way say like I'm a man for say God boy picky the born. I don't blame her because God know how the man for be don't treat her for be don't kick and come on her own self. They say come on me also no so you see. To me, I just believe that people just need to be aware. Men need to be aware that it's not the woman's fault. And we need to work with the woman there. And what's wrong with God picking? Come on, we rule the world. We are I come from look, I have a sister, I have one sister, I have 6 brothers. I have 6 brothers. So it's a blessing for me to have all these brothers in my family. But at the same time, I cherish my sister a whole lot because we're anything. I mean, that we too, we're girls in the whole family. So, and this generation now, more girls are being born than men, to be honest. So, you guys can do nothing with us. We're here to stay. So, that's just it.
Yeah. Well,
I can interrupt a little bit.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
I feel like this is not a charge towards the man them. So me just want to make this disclaimer say as a man we dey represent man them, we don't get no problem with girl picking. As a matter of fact, the saying goes girl picking for in daddy. We know say at the end of the day that girl picking and get for can't take care of me. So this not a shift. There's always pros and cons when we talk about this. But when they shoot up to we like say we demise girl picking them. No, we only say the point of carrying the last name is important to we. However, if you get girl picking, a girl can do a whole lot for you past boy picking. We all know that in the long run. All on like I say,
Okay.
The first man
hold on, Mr. Gazi. Let me take that right now before I send it to my guest. Okay. You saying we're pushing it on you. It's not about you having the kid or treating the girl child bad. It's about the way you treat your wife when they are having a girl. It's about the way you treat them, the kind of disrespect they get from their families, from your families, because your father and your mother are looking for a son, a boy child, but your wife can give you that. I've seen a lot of relationships that has been destroyed because of this kind of stuff. So we are not really forcing it on you or trying to make it look as if you guys are a bad person, but we are just trying to make it go into your head that we are the one that are suffering, even though we have nothing to do with what kind of kids we're having. If we're having a boy or girl, we don't have no idea. So we can't, but we are held responsible for it.
And
let me ask the other man in this Salon Bobo. Is Salon Bobo here?
I don't want to wait.
Yeah, I think I don't come online.
Okay. So for this topic, it's okay. The topic where they say they go this way. So, what are your input as a man on this topic?
That's for me, right?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Sorry, I'll be there offline just now. I think of course, me, I'm a victim of that. And I get 2 kids. I get a boy and a girl. And when my ex been get together, when he knows that I got picking, because he already knows that fancy boy picking. When he knows that I be that girl picking, when he find out, he be so scared for tell me. At the end of the day, when he tell me, I feel too bad, but I know that I accept reality and know that this is not from God. You can't just put in the car, my boy or the guy. Now, if you find out, I get two picking, but me and the girl became more closer than the boy picking. So I begin asking myself, say, is it this feeling what I did before? So I want boy picking all the time. Now I wish forget girl picking. If I forget, I forget more girl picking. So I want to believe some things in life. Those are Asian thoughts, which you believe before in Africa, saying the man they produce more than the woman. Understand? But I feel say those things don't fade away now. Because it feels say equally as man they do, woman they do also. Maybe even more than. Because I feel say if some of we they try for enlighten, others we still get a toxic or say only men are relevant in a society. I think it's a cliche, it's an old system. We need to let the society be say a man is equal as a woman because everybody gets a contribution to society. So for me, I feel say those thoughts are old and we need for stand to reality and feel like say a woman gets a vital contribution also in society, maybe even more than man. You understand? But we need to embrace them and try to let them know say they are important, they are relevant, and they don't feel say them for left behind. So I take woman as equal as man. I don't have this
are you single?
Sorry?
Are you single? What they are now for you?
Listen, and Gazi. I'm talking to Salombo, but are you single?
Officially, I am. I have a girlfriend.
Okay. Well, viewers, just in case he's not interested in any of us, viewers out there that are looking for a man, there's one right here. Okay.
I have a girlfriend.
Because he's a good man. Clearly not good man.
Clearly, he understands.
What do you say about me?
Well, no. You're not a good man too. We're not the judge you.
We're not discrediting.
Okay.
Exactly. Now, just the way we explain the situation, it sounds appealing to people out there.
Yes. But you see, also, with a self appeal, but at the same time, we get to be honest. There's always two sides to this.
Yes,
now,
we know. Yes, we know.
Yeah, waiting me they see a shift to more attention to men, to females, and now man they don't begin left behind. The same thing what we see back in the days.
But we don't. But the thing is, we can't. The problem is, it's like the medical part. We can't control what we have. And I'm gonna speak as a single, as an only child to my dad. When I want thinking about marriage, I said I want to keep my name, or I will add my husband's name to my name because I'm the only one. So that this is things that women are doing now. Women are adding names to their names and making it easier for their parents to say, okay, your name is still going to go on. So what do you think, Auntie Musu, if you're the only child, a woman or whatnot, what do you think about us wanting to keep our name instead of taking our husband's name?
Well, it's not wrong for keep like me. I did it when I was married. I keep me daddy in name because one thing we actually I've been so passionate about because me and me daddy we are not been known that much, and most of in family are not known that much, so I not be one for get lost in the family. Because let me say, I don't know now. I guess some of the step brother and sister the way they talk, but I'm not able to see them yet. So I not be one for change my name just in case if they want for look for me, they not see me. But me not think say if it really, I don't know why would some men just bend very strongly towards having a boy. I can understand because the last name they continue. I can understand, but I'm pretty sure they'll always identify your child as your child, Alex and a girl, then go always identify that picking for saying you picking. Now, just the name, I think, say everything they're talking about is just this last name.
Exactly. Honestly, not just the last name.
It's just the last name they are worried about.
Nothing else.
No, there's more to it, guys.
Like what?
Yes, like what? It's not about the last name, really.
Oh, okay. Now tell me again.
The same thing when a woman craves to have a daughter so she can dress her like a princess and everything. A guy will have those thoughts of having a boy that they can go to the park and play sports and all this stuff.
Okay.
Really not
I understand that. I understand.
It's not just the name, and this is, like I said, it's always a two-side thing. I think we can agree to disagree that even women can use their dad's last name in your case, for example, so you can have that track record. So I don't have a problem with that. And technology is really making it easier now, as you know, compared to back in the days. So we can embrace technology and at least be thankful for that, because now, you know, people can really do a whole lot of things, you know.
Yeah, well, I go agree with what you say, because I get girl chicken. When me pikin is small, she was so close to her dad, you know. She was so close. At times, one jealous say, "If it let me pass a papa," you know. But now that they grow up, it don't they mature, and not too close to them again, and which is really, I dey feel am for him papa, you know, because in not close to them now, you know, now you don't sign no more now for even visit pass again for say why you know they say, oh, because we go, there's nothing else we can do together, you know, we'll go just sit them. So I understand exactly how man and the feel why they want boys, but I don't want to make them be too harsh on the women for having a boy, you know. Because
and that's my point. My whole point is, yes, you want to have a boy, we understand. Yes, you want to have a girl. As women, we understand. But the thing is, we are not magician, neither can we know what we are having until we go to the doctor and find out if we're a girl, it's a girl or a boy. And we don't have that ability to change the gender just to match you guys' feelings. We understand your feeling, but at the same time, you guys treat us wrong for something that we have no control over.
Right.
That's the only part that bothers me sometimes. Apart from that, I'm okay. Okay, we ain't even trying to have more kids over here.
Well, that's understandable. Unacceptable. Really unacceptable.
I said I'm for beginning to shock.
No, oh no, one is enough.
You're locked down too long.
No. Please make it two.
I know. You see, you get one, but you want me to get
no. Don't do that. I'm telling you. Me want to mama. I don't want. I know what it is when that you won, and now me picking I one. So
she can have a lot of. I already tell them. She can have a lot of overnight friends.
To be honest,
I got something. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Aquinat.
Yes, so basically me the only advice we I get for give out there now that because now we are fighting for, you know, for to teach our people back home how to love one another, and all these things comes with it. You understand? Like you need for content with what you get, appreciate what you have. So me personally, I feel like we should create some amount of you know, freedom to people them for decide what they want for do with and some name like not be like I mean tradition is a lot. We get a lot of we get a very huge tradition, cultures and traditions at the country. We get so many things that we can keep. You know, we get some certain things and for the sake of love and peace and for make the country more comfortable for all of us, for push the country go before some certain things, then we can readjust them. You know what I mean? So personally, I feel like, you know, for people and forget freedom for once for keep their name or once for give their name, even if the girl picking they want go married. Let's say for example, now you can't you say you know one for born girl picking, right? Now boy pick you let them born. Then now where that girl picking one can marry the boy picking, you say that girl picking for can't take your family name. Like, you know, the girl picking say forget freedom for say no, well I know they take your family name, me say if I keep my family name. You know what I mean? So like they forget freedom, because come to think of it, because if you are thinking that because of for keeping the name, you understand what I mean, because of we own interest, because of the things that we want to say, okay, because she's a princess, so I want for treat her like a prince, all that stuff stand there. So now that make I want for born boy picking. They remember said that boy picking they get for need girl picking in the future. Then if we not get girl picking, so then they go school them. So if you want go married for your boy picking now, you want your boy picking go married or that girl picking, then the girl picking said get rights for do within country within background. Like for example, you get for managing your own because some of them people it's not just about the name, carrying the name. It's just something that is in them. Some people in there are just you know, some people are selfish. Some people are just selfish. You know, some people are just selfish. They just want everything for themselves. So even when they go don't get the boy picking, don't then go and go married people girl picking and bring can house. When the girl picking can house, they will still treat that picking they, you know, treat them their own picking and selfishly past how they treat that girl picking, because it's something where they don't learn, it's something where they're part of them. So my point is make this particular thing, not just find a way how we advise people, let people be comfortable with. Like if people like that, if you know what I mean, born
Yes, I
in
do.
girl picking, born in boy picking, those start for encourage them out there for comfortable, because once you start for appreciate what you have, once you love yourself and love what you have, you would know how to love other people the way they can of your life, and learn how to share and make them comfortable with them they around you. I'm married to Chinese them, you understand, we are all, when you marry to lady, say then they may get their own issues, then they may get their own problems. I get a lot of Chinese over they play racist for me. You understand what I mean? And at that time, I can tell you for free, Umu, I wanted to be a Chinese because I don't marry. I take as I forgot take my man in culture. So it's so different that I wasn't accepted as a Chinese. And up till now, I can never get a Chinese citizenship. But I go blame them for that? No. I don't go blame them for that. You understand me point, eh? Because that is their thing. That is how they want it to be. So now I make we self now we country and sit and say, okay, we where we on heads and then no one for come together, because now all the presidents them therefore come together and decide, say, well, China, the laws the way you put for Africans, say how Africans and for live inside China, now the same laws them back ago they put for citizens them. For Leona say they can't live inside ya. If una so citizens no they get citizenship and that who say no they give na citizenship na ya. If una say you know what I mean? So people can learn to love more, can learn to give more. I get a lot of Chinese maybe they love me, where they show me love, where they give me support. So that's the thing. So we they try for teach me people them this thing, how to appreciate what they have, to be content. You understand? And no matter what thing God give you, appreciate and no more.
Yeah. And I just want to say before we go to the next thing, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, don't raise me up this number, you know, see. All right, sorry. All right. Thanks a lot to the other people who don't contribute. I mean, when I point them all make a whole lot of sense and with the land. And but me, an advice as a man, as a clear learner, I feel like saying one advice other people or other man there, we look at say man so important that when you wish for a pekin, you want to wish for man, it's good. But once you know you will beat nature, because you don't decide what is coming with that and not God. And as much as you get what God give you, the best you can do, look at some say this time became that way I've been wish for boy pekin, that kid one gear, I can impact them back in this girl pekin. At the end of the day, what you do, you build a better society. But if you think, say, okay, now I've been wish for the boy, then the boy not come like girl come, it means they're not relevant. Already, you don't begin to decide the fate of that girl in there. And then one day, like you tell them, say, not relevant, understand society. And now, sometimes some of we they blame or we they cause we lady in a salon, they're not productive. Yeah, they can be productive because from the beginning, then Papa don't take them for it, not feel say they're useful in society. Don't neglect them. At the end of the day, that is their destiny.
That's true.
We need to look at say that ideas are just old. Those ideas are old. You understand? And a woman gets a contribution in society. If a man accepts that one day, he will know say yes, whatever you have, be it man or a woman, understand? You need to traditional you became. You know what say because I get two people, I'm only proud of the boy and not proud of the girl. It means you're not, you understand? Logically, now you born them, you understand, say, these are my kids. Understand? The same love I show to the boy, I will show to the girl. And then you don't go tell me say if you get two kids, a boy and a girl, you go and educate the boy, then you left the girl.
And that thought was not
it's touching
hold on. Okay, thing that they were doing before with girls, that's why girls were not productive because they don't allow them to go to school. They will go to certain amounts of school and then they have to leave because they have to go get married. Whilst the boys were put in school and they were taken care of, they were shown how to do it. So now it's our time that we are fighting to let people see us, to let people know that we are good to the community. We have more to give to the community other than just being a woman and getting married and having having kids.
Well,
because it was a stigma that we can do anything other than housework and taking care of our husbands and our kids. That's it. But the world is all has changed and it's shifted. And I'm hoping
make a one fly.
Nasia, what's your done?
Okay, I don't mean for cutting. Okay, no, wait till they say so. Okay, I just they add up. You know, when they say now we get all this opportunity. Then make I just say we within the, let's say, Western world. More say we thankful enough to get the opportunity. So we're able for choose we name for hyphenate we name them. There are parts of the world right now who say woman don't mean nothing.
Right.
They don't mean nothing. So even though all these advancements would all make them, even salon self man so don't make small advancement. Like we could enact with the toxicologists not say we country need for allow we for make we choose what you want put as we name. I say we younger ones then maybe we get Sunday and we, but the older generation not go allow that day. And some of the man themselves way would they married, even the young one then they still get their mentality then for say, now me name you need for carry. I don't want to make you put your papa in your name day. So even if where they talk say for make we try for teach them. You go teach and teach and teach. Some people that it just instill in them for say that pride they for say, okay, now me papa name this, now me they married, so now me name you for carry. So say to my I let you beg say do you make I left me papa name. Now me papa one grand picking, man named it. So it's sad to say that still women don't get that right stay for fets, that kind of fets day. Even though salon don't count so much further now with they see certain things there than they do, but we still they be and I don't think say that governments go change them. I don't really think it's a it's a societal thing. It's a society, and but as long as we get the older generation, they still see that that's not a right thing to do. So this battle yeah for choose name or not choose name is it's always going to be there, and I think we just have to accept them for saying if it's an individual thing. That's how I see it. If you man agree for say okay, I want to make me work in family name, then fine. But I don't think so they will change the entire society when it comes to that. I really don't think
no, and I think that is not something that I think people are looking to do anyway. I just think it's some people that want to do it, and it's not a must. We understand what it is, so.
Then another thing for say like we change or let go. The reason make I talk about the government now when it comes to the China situation, the way China treats black people in China, America say the government them all for come together.
Then definitely.
That's gonna be a different topic.
That's a different topic because then they
I know they bring that in. And also when at the time it's not like at the time for say we change. I'm just saying we give advice so that they go allow we the girl picking if we want for keep with papa a name. You understand? Let's say for example, you understand because the reason make I give the example now that some families then they don't want then our boy picking the one for born, but then go one for let them boy picking go married woman. So what if the woman wants for keep instead he want for keeping papa and what if something that the only picking with them born and instead he want them keeping family name that's go make them not married. I'm just saying like you
seriously that's what the Auntie Musu go ahead. Okay, Auntie Musu, go ahead.
Yeah, just like how Salomo Bob in the talk, you know, I not say with people them. When I say with people them, with typical traditional people them, where them feel say, well, just like instant like me so now. They'll quit papa me don't born me. Me mama me separate when I'm a baby. Then go then separate way, you know, and not being really know much about in background. So supposing I'm not married now, you know, I don't change my Kamara name, you know, right there, I don't almost stay separate from in your family. So me no say all the name way that they talk about is just because for let them identify them to that name day. Because like I would say, girl picking them in those days, woman them, they'll not be allowed for going to school. And the only thing where woman being there for, we will people them party ministry and they say, Nyalo Kani, woman and money, girl picking and money. When they come for camera, you girl picking. You they charge how much you want for let them pay for Kango. So in those days, that's how they were treating girls.
Oh
you
Lord,
only get girls. Yeah, you only get girls for make. You know, when they come marry them, then they come with all this gold and things, them money, all that thing. And that's the time when they appreciate girl picking. Because then they get money, for then they come marry them and Kango. And they just believe when you get girl picking, not for your family, because they go out. Boy picking always in the house. You know, the boy picking when he married, you know, like the village up to now. When they get a family, when you get boy picking when he married, they call the woman and the house. When all the day that house, mama, grandpa, picking, uncle, they all the day that house. When you marry girl, when you get girl picking when married, they go to another family house. So I guess in a sense, it's a little emotional. It makes sense again when people them in the street really about getting a boy. I mean, they just take it too far a little bit.
Yeah.
You know them, they say, oh man, no value, not the family member. No, we are, and now we see now women are doing great things. You know, women are it's not just about just the name. However, that girl picking go, honestly, they always have a father. They always identify you as a papa. So it just
yeah, it's just what it is. And for me, as I say, one green picking to me dad, I was a princess and a tomboy. So I learned how to do. My dad made sure that I learned manly things, how to build things, and like things that no more man no more allowed for do, able for do, or so. For that reason, I was a tomboy and a princess. I can be both. It was a good experience. So that's why I think if anybody is having just girls, you can teach them the same thing. We are able to do certain things as well. We are able to follow instruction and even do better than they expect us to do. So they just think we're just this soft and we're only there for certain. No, that's no. So, but I'm going to close this topic because we're not going to continue.
I beg, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, master. Something.
Okay.
Yeah. Because what I see, I see say we reflect so much on the past and we try to undermine the progress where women they don't make. And why they hear when they talk say something like this not will ever change, it's a little bit disappointing because then why would they do things like this? For that we able to
exactly.
For
so it's like with a waste of time.
Possible. So that theory of to ever happen, it's not true. If we persevere and we keep doing what we do for shed light on the importance of women or waiting that they bring to the table, we will get there one day. Rome wasn't built in a day.
You're right, brother. You're right.
What's all we demand they do? We not only give up on this. When I get with support, we were aware of this. When I get with support, and we want to persevere and do our very best, and we always know say the positive man them get to our support.
Yeah, we were there overseas as SierraCast, we did at the Western world. The things that we see is different. If we be there Africa, we'll not see a lot of these things like holding the name, taking our names and stuff like that. So now we're there now we're able for show them to the world or show them to real people in
so let's
Africa.
Do it. Let's do it.
Then we're able to get to it. But they don't get to see. They don't get to see the way there's a reason why I came to SierraCast. I worked here because I want people in Africa to see our lifestyle, the things that we don't change or where would they change throughout the process being overseas. I want people to get to see that, so that they know that it can happen. But if we don't show them, they don't know. A lot of them don't know about this stuff. So we are the one that need to show them. That's why you said it's going to take a long time, because for some people that are in the villages, for them, they still do this stuff. They don't care about what we're doing here.
We will persevere. It's a process. But by God in power, we will make a whole lot of progress.
By God in power. So we're gonna go to our next Sorry, people, somebody's okay. 1 second before we go to the next. Boys or girls, who are more of their parents? Who are there more for their parents at old age? I'm going to throw this to Sia. I'm throwing it to Sia because you're the one that is in the healthcare field. So, boys or girls, who are there more for their old parents at old age?
Girls. Boys are there too, but in the financial aspect of it, boys can, from what I've seen, the boys can come, they sit with their mom. Hey, mama, how you doing? What did you eat today? Blah, 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 and they leave. The girl is who gets to come in, and here they go. They walk to the nursing station. Somebody didn't wash my mama today. So girls will come in and make sure all of that has been taken care of. Whereas a boy, they'll bring the flowers. And don't get me wrong, certain boys are very intuitive towards their mother. They will take care of their parents. They will come in and do all of that. So not to like say now all the 10 gal picking and no more they take care of them, man then they take care of them too. But majority of the time, now we the woman then now we they do all of that. And I make some mama then they can say I go born all picking. But if God bless me with just 1 or 2, where all we go take care of me, then I don't no more need. I don't need me to all take care of me. But if I bless with just 1, we go see to me wow, then I blessing dandy. So most of the time for me, what I see is girls that come in and do, and it's the norm of things. We're caregivers. Women are natural caregivers.
Yeah.
So some they can fight and so woman then they don't want nothing for do them mama or they don't want nothing for do them papa they then that's their choice. But from what majority of the time what me they see girl picking that they can't do all that. The boy picking that they can't then do the financial part and go can't pay for this, pay for that, and they left money, so all that but they're not able for take care of them mama like how we the woman then go all out for make sure say we mama here come nice, we mama here close in the close way where we match. But boy picking they go just stand and see them mama wear purple and yellow. They don't even accept and just say, oh mama, you look nice. That's it.
Okay, so I want to add to what things Tia say, okay? Because since we keep them real, we get to understand say we did at this part of this world wherein more than half the population is being raised by single moms. And we know say woman them, they're more caring past man them. But because of that, women are more attached, to their kids more than men because of, statistics shows that. But we all know the answer to that. Woman, they're more caring, so they will attend more to their mama pass. They will attend more to their parents than pass. We man them, we not get that much pay.